Hey everyone, it's Wingspan TT, and if you're watching, you know what time it is. It's time for Duels of the Planeswalkers 2013, and today I'm playing Born of Flame. You've probably seen the Born Identity, and you know the Born Legacy, or whatever the hell it is coming up. But this is not in any way related. We're playing Born of Flame, that's Chandra's Burn deck, and it looks like this may be a mirror match. No, it is Goblins, holy shit. Now, Goblins is commonly talked about as the best deck in the game. Is it the best deck? I don't know. I think Goblins has its own weaknesses. Flame Break being one of them. We will get to that in a second. But, yeah, I don't think Goblins really has any artifacts I need to be afraid of, so I'm just going to drop this guy to stall on the ground for as long as I can. Flame Break. What am I talking about? 3 mana, deals 3 damage to each creature without flying, and each player creatures. Okay, so blah blah blah. So basically what I need to do is, from a strategy point of view, to get Aeus over here, Aeus, I need him to fill his whole side of the board with goblins. I need him to empty those 6 cards out of his hand, get him on the ground, get it on the ground, get it on the ground, and then Flame Break, make him waste all his cards. That's called card advantage. It's old school. He's going to attack for 1, of course. I'm not going to block, so my 2/1 guy does not die. I pretty much can't do anything. I can't kill this 2/1 guy, this 1/1 guy over here. I probably should have just considered blocking it, but I want to see what he does. Now I'm going to leave some mana open, and I have the ability here to Flame Blast. Hold on, so people have kept asking me to show more of the cards I have. Red Sun Zenith is strictly better than Blaze, X damage spell that also exiles the target and gets shuffled back in your library. Alright, this just deals 3 damage as an instant. I showed you Flame Break, and the so powerful Fire Blast, which you can pay 6 to do 4 damage as an instant to target creature or player, or you can sacrifice 2 mountains. People are like, why would you sacrifice 2 mountains? Well, it depends. If they're, you know, you can basically tap out. Your opponent could think you have no tricks left, and then you can play Flame Break. Now, what is he playing here? It's a 3/2 Goblin. And you know what? I'm not still completely satisfied with how things are going here. I could block this, but as long as I keep this on the board, he's probably going to be afraid to attack. So he's just going to attack with the 1. He kind of wants to see what I want to do, and that's fine, because as long as he's only attacking for 1 damage a turn, I can live for 18 more turns. What I really want him to do is to play something to overextend himself to get more creatures on the board, and then I'm going to Flame Break and just freaking clear his whole side of the board. Now, of course, this could terribly backfire on me, but hopefully that doesn't happen. Now, he's probably, what he could do is kind of like remove this guy and attack for a bunch of damage. He's got 4 cards in hand. He might have another goblin. Here we go. He's got, equal to the number of goblins on the battlefield. Alright, so 3/2. Is he's just going to attack with that? No, he's going to attack with everything. Alright, so basically what my goal here is, I'm going to block 3/2. Okay, I'm going to take 6 damage, which will bring me down to 12. And then I'm going to be Flame Break next turn, which is essentially going to wipe out his side of the board. Because now this thing's a 3/3. Flame Break will do enough damage to kill it. To be fair, Flame Break would do enough damage to kill it if he had more creatures. It's just that he doesn't. Now, of course, what I could kind of do is, what I need to do is get permanent threats on the board. I need to draw creatures that can be more scary. And I guess the reality is, if I just wait, probably these things are just going to get scarier. So I might as well just Flame Break now. Whoa, wrong spell. Oh shit, now he knows that I have Fire Blast on hand. That sucks. So he's going to do 2 damage to me. I'm going to be taken down to 7, which is a little scary. Luckily, I do have 2 instant removal spells that I can use. Why is it called removal? Because I guess it can remove threats. Now, there's 2 different types of cards that you can refer to in Magic. I mean, there's a lot of different kinds of cards, such as good card, very good card. But what I really meant is threats and answers. This is a threat. When it comes into play, he puts 3. Holy shit. I kind of wish I'd saved that Flame Break now, of course. He could sacrifice a goblin to do extra damage to me, so before that happens, I'm going to use the spear at the end of his turn to kill this off, okay? And now comes my turn. Oh, great. Alright, that's not really going to help me, but I can defend for a little bit. Okay, I'm just going to leave this on the defense, so he could slowly do damage to me. It's just a matter of Can he do damage past hand? He's got 3 cards in hand. I have 2 cards in hand. His creatures can basically whittle me down a little bit, get 2 damage down if he attacks everything, and then 1 damage through, bring me down to like 4 life. He could Goblin Grenade me, which would basically just kill me. There's not too much I could do about it if he decides to do that. So will he attack with everything? I don't know. If I were him, I would just do it. I'm at such low life. He just needs to throw me in range of a Goblin Grenade. That's really all he has to do. Now, this is very fortunate. 4/3 Fire Servant. Now, all my spells do double damage. Double fucking damage. Look at that. So basically, I could Red Sun Zenith for like 12 damage next turn. And then, after I do that, I could Fire Blast him. So I could win next turn, essentially. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I cost 5, 6 mana. That means I could do this for 5. That would do 10. Okay, that would bring him down to 7. And this to 8. Okay. Okay, so I can do it. So if he doesn't kill this by next turn, I win the game. So I have gone. So one thing is, a lot of players have been trying to play red like aggro, 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 and maybe that's how the Goblin deck plays, and that's maybe how Chandra's deck played in 2012. But now this is 2013. The rules are a little bit different, and Chandra is not all about aggro. It's a lot more control based. It's a lot more about getting incremental card advantage, waiting for a bomb, dropping it right on AS's head. You know, nothing personal, man, but you're like the Hiroshima of this game, and I'm just gonna be dropping this nuke on your face. So he's going to attack. The one thing I can't do is risk losing Fire Servant. And to be fair, I just don't know enough. Oh, he's going to pass? What is this thing? Okay. Not scary. Not scary. Okay. Alright, so basically I'm just going to nuke him. Alright here. Might as well attack first just to be safe. Okay. I'm going to get that 2 damage in. See if he pays the 1 to block with his 1/1 fly. Okay, I guess he's going to chump it. Maybe not. I don't know if he actually thinks it's worth. Okay. Alright, fine. He's going to chump it. And then everyone, I'm just going to go from Red Sun Zenith. 14 to his face. Or 12 to his face. Players. Alright, Aes. And it's been nice knowing you. But your life is over. Anyway, I'm Wingspan TT. I hope you enjoyed this. And I hope you come by TopTierTactics.com and see my deck list. For this, oh, what did I do wrong? I did it wrong. Players. Aes. Oh, sacrifice. Choose. Oh, there we go. Alright, goodbye. Anyway, I may not have read the interface quite well, but I hope you come by TopTierTactics.com and read my deck list for Born to Flame. Cheers.